Getting better at your skill, your craft, takes a while. And how do you know when exactly you actually are getting better? Good question. I'm John Jackson, David A. Media, and this is the 7-Day Scoop Show, my weekly show where I document the process of my career and decisions that I'm making, your adventure you're trying to pursue. It's where I use my story and what I'm learning to help teach and motivate you. So how do you know if you're getting better? Story time, guys. So this week, I'm in the process of going through direct marketing with the Car Key Express franchise, working, getting daily sales every single day and increasing my craft and skill set there. And I was working in one set of stores. We had Costco chains that I were working at. And this week I ended up working at some of the Sam's Clubs because we have multiple vans in the area, so you can rotate between the vans depending on where they need you. And there's certain things that are a little different about one store versus being in the other store. So like certain different warranties, price points different. So you have to go about the pitch in a certain way. Plus you have to say, you can't say the same name of the store again. So because you're in a whole different store, whole different time frame. There's a lot of different things that are inside that place that you don't originally see. One of the stores you have to be a little more assertive in. There's a certain level of assertiveness that you have to do in sales, but one of the stores is a lot more like you do it, you go through it, and they kind of make a decision. The other store, they like think about it a little bit more. And you had to really put that one up of like, hey, you do this. And that was one of the best things that I saw as far as knowing to get better. So what that meant for me was that I now could see moments where like, oh, I should be doing something here, but I don't know what to do here. But I could see the moment. People were discussing if they should buy the key or not, I should have stepped in and like, hey, to give you an example, there was time if they should buy it or not. I should have said, hey, are you gonna be inside the store for more than 10 minutes? And they'll be like, yeah, well, it only takes 10 minutes to do it. Just take this, bring it out the register and come back. But I didn't have the context of that until later on. But I could see it's something I should have been doing. So when you're trying to figure out, are you getting better at something? Are your skills getting better? It really is just like, one, are you doing it? Doing it is the first step, obviously, is to make sure you're just doing it and doing it consistently. Then two, it's like, are you doing it and can you see like the higher up in the mountain? The higher you can see up the mountain, the more you can see where you can improve. When you can see the holes in your own strategy, you're gonna be so much better because you can figure out what you need to do next. But going between two different stores and adjusting to each one and then seeing how much worse my results were on the Sam's Club one because I couldn't do the things I did already so fluidly. But then when I came back to Costco for a little bit, the changes I had to make to fit the other store just helped me get smoother on the one I knew the most. So having to do your skill out of the context of how you normally do it will get it better in the context that you traditionally do it because you have to really know what you're doing. So really just make sure that I really just say, keep doing what you're doing. And if you can find a way to, or you get put in a position where you have to do it with like some kind of handicap, you'll really see if you can do it that well. The adjustment of people you're around or time frames or how you have to talk, that's going to make you have to adjust to that new level and readapt and get better. So as always, take it one step at a time and get there day by day.